This is Lisa from Mobile Tech Review, and this is the HTC S740. This is a Windows Mobile Standard Edition 6.1 phone. That means smartphone in the old lingo. This does not have a touchscreen, but it does run Windows Mobile 6.1. But it looks an awful lot like a baby HTC Touch Pro or AT&T Fuse. Check it out. This is sort of like the old HTC S710 and S730 for you folks who buy import HTC smartphones. It's got the full keyboard here, but this is a lot larger and wider. In fact, clearly this is a very tall phone. This affords a keyboard that is as wide just about as the Touch Pro, and in fact, this little guy is even taller than the Sony Ericsson Xperia, as you can see. They're clearly narrower. It has the diamond styling. The side is awful similar to the diamond in the Touch Pro. And even the back is faceted, just like the original diamond and the GSM Touch Pro. The interesting thing is where the SIM card and the micro SD card slot are. They're here, so I'll slide it open, and then there's this little rubbery door here that holds them in place. You can get that open to show you. See that? SIM card slot here, and then underneath that is the micro SD card slot. So you do that, and then under a pull tab here, and this is probably hard to see, you've got your micro SD card slot. Slightly strange arrangement. It's something that HTC has done on previous phones. When you open up that door, it does power down the phone. The specs on this are very high-end. In fact, they're very similar to the Diamonds. It's got the 3.2 megapixel autofocus camera on the back. There is no flash. It has a 528 megahertz Qualcomm CPU. That's very fast for a smartphone, and this is a fast product. 256 megs of RAM. That's 4 times more than the original S710. So again, it's more responsive, and you can have more programs running simultaneously. 256 megs of storage, that's standard. The micro SD card, that's SDHC. There's a GPS in here with a GPS. It works fine with Google Maps. Let's take a look at that right now, in fact. It's got an FM radio, which we'll show you soon. And we'll tell it to use the GPS. And we are indoors here, so it's going to take it a little bit longer to get a fix on the satellites. The GPS reception is just average. It works much better outside than inside, and it prefers a clear sky. That said, we did just get 7 satellites. Pretty good. This is a QVGA display. Pretty common for Windows Mobile Standard Smartphone Edition. And this has quad-band GSM with Edge. The 3G on this is Euro and Asian only, so right now we're downloading Google Maps over Edge. But it also has Wi-Fi, handy for those of you who hang out at hotspots, either at home, work, or at Starbucks. And of course, being an HTC phone, it has Bluetooth with A2DP and all the usual full set of profiles. Comes with quick GPS to speed up satellite acquisition time. And we'll take a look at the FM radio real quick. Like every phone on the planet, this uses the headphones as the antenna, so we're going to plug those in. Once you do plug these in, you can play radio through the speakerphone. Reception's pretty good for a phone. It can scan and save a whole bunch of presets, which is what it's done here. You can just punch the number in to go to one of those. Scan manual by going sideways. Turn the speaker off, and it just goes through the headset. This comes with the standard IE mobile browser. There is no Opera on this. You can download Opera Mobile or Opera Mini yourself and it works fine. There's a Java VM on here, so you can install Java-based programs. as well. It's got Office Mobile, Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and OneNote viewers. The phone has the usual call features that you'd find on a Windows mobile device, including support for three-way calling, voice dialing using voice tags. It's not MS Voice Command, it's not true speech recognition. You start that by pressing and holding the call send button right here. And then it's going to complain because we haven't trained any voice tags in this case. The call, send, and end buttons, by the way, are the only really strangely small and not very convenient buttons on the phone. The number pad, it's huge, it's great. The D-pad is really easy to use one-handed. These are the volume keys here, also large, easy to use. So we're not quite sure what's going on. This is the camera button right here. Access the shutter button when you're in the camera, and we'll launch the camera. So they're all great, except for these little guys. But they are raised, so you can feel them. That part is good. So this is the HTC S740, available from importers. No carriers carrying it at this point. We don't know if they will. It's sell for about $500. It's just started shipping from the various importers. Might drop down by $50. But it is available now if you're interested in getting this really cool smartphone. This is Lisa from Mobile Tech Review.